gorgeous people, good morning. Absolutely not, it's not morning, it's 20 to 2 in the afternoon. I have had such a manic morning of just Zoom meetings, catching up on work, getting some content done, that I didn't realise what time it was and I've got somewhere to be. So I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to rush out and start the vlog whilst I'm in the car. Happy Wednesday. I just thought I'd pick up the camera and vlog and start this week's vlog here because I've got quite a busy couple of days, just some random things going on, so I just thought I'd pick up the camera. I always like say like, oh, I thought I'd pick up the camera because of XYZ, but I just pick up the camera every day generally anyway. Like I saw somebody actually posted last night on their story like, oh, they'd love to start like a YouTube channel, but they realise like they just sit in their like pyjamas at home and like with their dog and watch TV, and I'm like, that must be what my vlog gang experience with me, because there's a lot of times where I'm just not actually doing anything but I still pick up the camera anyway. I am on my way to Altrincham. I'm actually seeing Lauren today. It has been a long time coming. It's finally happening. Lasha are reunited. Honestly, this time of year, I mean, combined with the fact I was obviously living down south since December until now, but also this time of year for Lauren is like manic because obviously like she travels a lot with Darius like over summer, so she's kind of like in and out of being in the UK, so we're having to like catch each other whilst we can. You all know if you watched last week's vlog, I am looking for a hairdresser. I mean, the roots right now, let's not even talk about it. I am basically brunette, like I'm not even blonde anymore, it's basically all brunette. It's really like weird, it's like divine timing because Lauren's got a hair appointment right now as we speak, and it's the same time that Ella asked me to go in to have a look at my hair, to like, obviously I've never been there before, so like patch test and like see like where it's up to and stuff. And me and Lauren had already planned to go for like a late lunch early dinner today anyway, so it's just worked out, you know, when things just work out perfectly. Lauren's currently getting her hair done, Ella can have a look at my hair, and then we can leave together hopefully if it all times well and go and grab some food. Okay my darlings, I've just got here, I'm so thirsty. Switched to this recently, well I haven't switched to it, it's just one in my collection, but Mo and Tonka Jo Malone. I've been wearing Jazz Club for a long time now and I forgot how much I love this. Jazz Club by Mason Margiela. So yeah, just recently switched back to this. This is their new, it's from the Cologne Intense, which is like their unisex ones, but the new bottles are so much nicer. It's like this tortoise shelly brown colour, and it used to be like black with a silver sticker, so it's a lot more high-end now. Thank you, Jo Malone. Oh, I need to open my mum's app to approve payment for parking. £2.40 for 2 hours, Blinking X, only about 20p in North Wales. Look who I'm with! Hey! And Millie again. Oh my god, from last week. She's back. Cheers everybody. Cheers. Because it's 4 o'clock on a Wednesday and this is what we do. I know. Orange just had a hair done. It looks so nice.
It's so blonde.
So blonde. And we've just ordered the same flatbreads that we were eating. I've got lipstick all over my lens that we were eating last week. I'm just having a wine. Millie Hobbs has left us, so we are 3 instead of 4. Millie, if you're watching this, how dare you go to London? But me and Lauren have already had a coffee and now we're on the wine because we just thought, why not? The wine here is gorgeous, the house wine. Oh my god, I look like an actual egg. Please ignore what's going on here. I'm jumping in here because there's some footage that was from like the couple of days after I saw Lauren and Millie that I'm gonna save for like another vlog. Bumpers or Flash's hair on the lens, because, oh Flashy, what's wrong? Yeah, I basically, the day after I saw Lauren and Millie, I went to go and see a consultant, a surgeon, about having my boobs redone, and I have vlogged that day and vlogged the consultations, vlogged the meeting, as well as vlogging 2 other surgeons that I saw in Harley Street in London at the end of last year. One was at the end of last year, one was at the beginning of this year. And the reason why I'm saving those clips is because I'm thinking, I'm just here to kind of put the feelers out there with this, and just kind of catch you up with where I've been over the last couple of days, because what was going on with my hair? I really need my keratin treatment doing, like it's so frizzy. Yeah, I am going to do like a I did like a 3-part vlog for my nose. If anybody's watched that, then you'll remember. But yeah, when I had surgery on my nose, I had my rhinoplasty done. I did like a 3-part vlog and it went really well. Like the build up to it was the first part and like my reasonings and like packing my hospital bag. Then it was like the day of and like my immediate feelings afterwards. And then it was like a down the line sort of recovery kind of vlog. So I'm thinking of doing the same, but that's why I've kept those clips out of this vlog. I was supposed to put them in and then I thought, no, I won't just chuck them into my weekly vlogs because it will be like mismatched and all over the place because obviously it's a long process. So I thought I'll save those clips, do like a 3-part almost like docu vlog series like I did with the whole rhinoplasty thing, but just come and talk to you about the fact that that's what I've been doing because I just want to put the feelers out there. Is that something that you'd want to see? Now obviously this isn't my first time. It's not my first rodeo with surgery altogether, let's face it, but this is not my first time having my boobs done. This will be like a re-augmentation, and I actually have here, let me show you this because I took these to the console. So these are my old boob job documents from when I was 18 years old. I'm just going to show you all something, right? Let me just cover certain things, but look at this. £3,695. That's how much a breast aug cost back when I was 18, which is crazy because it is now, I think it's like nearly double that as like a first augmentation. However, for me, and I'll go into that in a second, it's going to be quite pricey. But I just thought this would be an interesting thing to see because if anybody's interested in having an augmentation for the first time, like I'm 11.5 years down the line, so I feel like it'd be interesting for people to see like that because like when I was 18, I didn't actually think about being in this position like a decade on where I'd have to be in a situation where I have to get my implants changed. So I thought, right, I'll save all those clips and put them in like a little 3-part vlog series if that's something that you'd all be interested in. Also, if you're considering having your implants changed, then obviously it'd be helpful to you as well. So I just thought that is something I would come and chat to you a bit about and see if it's something that is worth me doing. Anyway, so like I said, I saw a couple of consultants, these are like ancient, saw a couple of consultants on Harley Street end of last year, beginning of this year, and like I said, it's not my first time having surgery, it's not my first rodeo, but I have come to realise when you're looking for a consultant, and I have done my research back when I was 18, I really searched into it with my rhino. If you've watched those vlogs, you'll know like the research that went into it and stuff like that, and it's all about your vibes when you go and see consultant. There's been times, God, back when I was 18, before I went to Transform, who I got my boobs done with then, I went to a couple of other, like, it wasn't as, I didn't know anyone when I was 18 that had them done, and there was just like big hospital groups rather than like consultants that you'd go for kind of thing, whereas now it's, you know, Instagram wasn't even a thing then. Like I genuinely didn't even have Instagram or anything, so now there's so much accessible information. But yeah, and I would say that's something that hasn't changed, is the vibe that you get with the person that you go and see. And like, yeah, when I was 18, there were some places I went to and I felt like it was really sales pitchy, like really pushy. So I went to see, you'll see all of the details and stuff when it comes to the actual vlogs of that, you know, probably in a few months' time. But yeah, I went to Pall Mall Cosmetics, who are part of Pall Mall Medical, and they have a really high reputation. And so I thought, right, let's just go for a consultation. Obviously they're up north and I've been for consults down south already. So they've got a clinic in Manchester, so like a consultation clinic there, but their actual hospital is in Newton Le Willows, so you can have your consults there as well. So I just thought, well, I might as well just go there. I can then get a vibe for like the hospital and like where I'd be going on the day and stuff like that. And I had a really, really good experience with Mr. Hussein, who is somebody that I had 4 consultants in mind that I'd quite like to do my re-augmentation, and he was one of them. The other 2 I'd already seen in London, but his work is incredible, and he's done a lot of like outs and ins, as I call them, like getting implants out, getting new ones in. I'm just having a read through everything today, and that is because it's quite a lot to digest, because it's not as straightforward as I'd previously been told it would be. Now, just to give you a bit of an overview, my implants are obviously 11.5 years old. You get a 10-year insurance, a 10-year warranty with implants. That's just like a standard industry thing. So they say, you know, after 10 years you should probably consider having them changed, because anything after that point, it wouldn't be insured, it wouldn't be covered. And basically just because of how things advance in the world, like everything does, like new iPhones come out every bloody 6 months. new implants get made, new regulations get created, and the implants that I have they don't even make anymore. So ignore flash crying. Literally my brother and sister-in-law have just gone out to go to Morrison's to do a bit of a food shop, and he misses them already. He's actually hilarious. Bumper can't wait to see the back of humans when they leave the house. Flash is literally the opposite. I know people who have had their implants changed after 3 years because they wanted a different look, or they didn't like something about them. I know people have had them changed after 6 years. I've had such a good run with mine because, like I say, I'm way over the 10 years now. I had an ultrasound on them last year, and the radiologist said she, as far as implant condition go, like she doesn't see that there's any issues or anything like that. However, it's just more for me now, like, one, the general look of them, and I love my boobs, like I think they look great, but they have obviously dropped, like they drop over time anyway, but they dropped quite a bit, I'd say maybe in the last 18 months to 2 years. And I don't know if that's because I've lost a bit of weight and like my natural breast tissue is like obviously reduced, and it could be so many things. And not only that, my implants are rippling quite a lot now as well, which is where the outer shell of the silicone, which is a bit rougher, kind of like does a little wave effect. So yeah, that's the situation. So I have some details here from Pall Mall, and I've been having a look at everything because, like I said, it's a lot to digest, and that is because I thought it would be a case of, I didn't know whether I wanted to do like a like-for-like swap and get the same CC. I have 410cc now, which me and Mr. Hussein were saying, like, if he saw someone with my frame, he wouldn't recommend going that big now, but like back then it was just so different. So I can basically range from a 350 to a 450cc, depending if I want to go a bit smaller, a little bit bigger, or stay around the same. In my head I had going smaller as an initial thought, but then I thought, okay, that would probably mean like other things, but those other things need to be done whether I go smaller, stay the same, or go bigger. So I basically have free rein now to decide on an implant size, which is what I'm like struggling with. So yeah, basically he has said that he could do like a like-for-like swap, but what he would have to do is an explant where they take the implant out, a capsulectomy, which is basically where they remove all of the old scar tissue. Yeah, he wants to take all of that out, and then it'd be a case of putting a new implant in, but he wants to do an uplift. He said he's about 70 to 80% sure that he wants to do an uplift. We could decide that at the next consultation, but that is because my implant has been so heavy that obviously my skin has like moved and like my skin has dropped, and he would quite like to take some of the skin away, give me an uplift before putting the implant in. But the only thing with the uplift is I would have to have my nipple moved, which means an anchor scar. So my scar, rather than just being an incision underneath, which is what it is now, it would be around the nipple and down and like a little bit underneath. He did say that they heal absolutely fine. Now I scar quite badly in the sense that with stretch marks and stuff as well, they stay really white on my skin because of my skin tone. I don't have like red scars or the pinky scars. They're really different. Like obviously they are at first, but then once they heal, they don't go back to my skin colour. So that would be my only concern with that, because I know how my body heals scar wise. But yeah, if he thinks that that's the way I'm gonna get the best outcome of what I want, then absolutely you have to trust what they're saying. And also he said he would go under the muscle. I'm currently over. He was so insightful. He answered so many of my questions, because like I said, that was a lot to take in, because I didn't think he'd have to do the removal of the scar tissue, and I didn't think he would have to do the uplift, which then means having an anchor scar. If he thinks that's the way they're going to look best, then he's done this a million times. But yeah, there's just a lot. So I've got like one leaflet on an uplift, I've got one leaflet on before and afters, and I've got another leaflet on a breast augmentation, because it's like 3 different things in one, which is just crazy. But yeah, that's what I've been up to the last couple of days. Like I said, I did film some clips and stuff, and him having a look at me, and like lots of different things going on, and seeing the patient care coordinator as well, but they will all be included in the vlog when I decide to do it. Now, the issue obviously with my job is that I don't actually get a lot of downtime. There are certain times of year that are quieter in the job, so October this year would be a possibility, because that's just before the Black Friday and the Christmas madness with brands. But then also after Christmas is a good one, like January, February, where everyone's like a bit like relaxing into the new year, aren't they, before like spring summer starts. The only other thing as well is obviously like my situation. So obviously I'm single, but he did say to me, like, if you're thinking of having children anytime soon, then you know you're also nearly 30, so I would probably wait, get like having kids out the way, you know, because you can still breastfeed as I have them at the moment. But he said, yeah, get like having kids out the way and stuff like that, and then do your boobs again, because they're going to change anyway through pregnancy. And then obviously said to him, well, I don't actually have a boyfriend, and not only that, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen for me. But then that's just like an added thing to think about, because if I get them done now and say, I don't know, miraculously in 5 years time I managed to find a husband who wants to have babies with me, then is it kind of like I should just wait in case they do change again, and then it means having to do it again sooner than I have this time around. It's so much to think about, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna crack on with my day because I just wanted to come and have that quick chat, and I'm literally in the middle of like cleaning and just doing some random bits. So I'm gonna love you and leave you. Can I please get a regular latte?
Yeah, sure.
But can I get skimmed milk?
Yeah, like an extra shot of coffee next day.
Yeah, I would, thank you.
Yeah.
With skinny milk and sugar-free caramel syrup, please.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, any other drinks for you?
No, that's it, thanks. No, because that guy always serves me, and I always ask for an extra shot when it's this time of the day. And he was like, would you like an extra shot of coffee? And that automatically, that's why I was laughing. Anyway, good morning, happy Friday. We've skipped a few days. We'll come back to the chaos of the last few days in a second, but it's super early. It's only 9:45 a.m. I have been up at stupid o'clock this morning because I had to wash my hair and get ready for the day, all before heading to get my nails done, which my appointment was at 8 o'clock. Yeah, I've been up, ready and out because I'm going straight from my nail appointment. Well, I'm currently in Starbs, as you know, but I'm going straight from here to Manchester because we've got quite an exciting day happening there. So I've got a really busy day today. Thank you.
Got your receipt?
No, it's fine, honey, don't worry. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
See you later. Don't worry about a thing, cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Is that on green? Is he gonna let me go? Are they turning right? So many questions, so many questions. Oh, I hope this is a good coffee, guys. I really do. Thank you. I so need this coffee this morning. Wow, do you know what? I'm gonna have to order a coffee machine. I miss my beloved coffee machine. It's something that I did not bring with me. How gorgeous are my nails, by the way. I feel like you're not going to be able to see. Oh, there we go. So I said to Han that I wanted like a milky, so I know I said, right, okay, I know I said when I got my French 3 weeks ago, never let me have anything other than French, like everyone please remind me, because I do love French, but I like to alternate French light colour, French light colour, French light colour, or in the autumn obviously then winter dark colours. But I just wanted something that was like milky, creamy, off-white but not white, like that's what I was vibing with, and she pulled out the perfect colour. I think it was called Serenity. It's so nice, and it's just a bit cleaner, a bit fresher than just like going back and getting your French, so when you alternate it you feel like your French is really fresh. Anyway, the last few days have been nuts because I think that I last saw you when I'd got home from my surgery consultation. I'm pretty sure that's when I last picked up the camera, and I've had such a manic few days that there was just nothing really worth filming. I mean, I did go to Chester with my friend Chloe and Amy, which would have been cute, but it was just bar lounge, the usual scene. Other than that, it's just been chaotic, and that is because, just not to bore you all with it, because I just, you know, it's just one of those things. It's just one thing I will say about me, okay, it's something I've always known about myself. Like my mum said to me, like not that long ago, she was like, Asha, you are a coper, like you will just cope. And it is so true about myself because I am a very resilient person. So yeah, I don't want to go on about it too much. It's just life, I've just got to get on with it. But it's just been crazy because I have a lot of like my life in a storage container right now. So like my sofa's literally wrapped in giant cling film, like so much furniture, like all my clothes until like I've had somewhere to put them. Like it's just been crazy. So I've been back and forth to like a storage unit like for the last however many weeks that I've been obviously back in North Wales. Basically when I moved out of mine and Josh's house, he and my sister-in-law moved into the bedroom that I used to be in because it has huge like floor to ceiling fitted wardrobes in there, so it just made sense for them because obviously it was like more roomy. So yeah, they moved into there. Obviously no one expected me to have to come back and have somewhere to go, so we have 2 other rooms. It's a 3-bed, and I'm very lucky that my studio space downstairs was pretty much the same. I just gave it a bit of a freshen up, so it's allowed me to just carry on with work like sort of nothing's happened. But as for a bedroom, bedroom, the like smaller like front bedroom we keep as like a guest bedroom because it is the smallest, but then the bedroom opposite the one that I used to be in, that my brother is now in, is basically the same size as my old one, but it just needed like a revamp. Like there was just some stuff in there. It was like the room that like no one used. So in order for me to like have a bedroom again, it's literally been a case of like we've stripped the wallpaper, we've painted everywhere, my brother's put flooring down, my brother's, bless him, having deja vu and building basically the same wardrobes that he built down south for me. Like it's just been a manic week because obviously Josh is in work as well, so he's been doing everything after work, but we're getting there. And you know what, when my new bed arrives and stuff next week and I'm a bit more settled in there, I'll be able to give you a little bedroom tour and show you my new little living quarters. Such an expense, like the wardrobes especially, like the first time round were extortionate, and then obviously like I've had to have the expense again, which is just one of those things, like it's just life, isn't it? But I've just been very like cautious with like, so the wardrobes this time I haven't built them in, like Josh like built them in properly to the walls last time. The reason is because I don't think I'm gonna be, I think in 6 to 8 months time I'm not going to be in that house. Like thank God we didn't put it on the market, but yeah, I think I'm probably going to be like, well the goal is, I don't know, I haven't set anything in stone, but the goal is for me to get my own place sort of Chester way, or like between Chester and Manchester, or like up that way, because I spend so much time there anyway. So yeah, I've just been cautious because then obviously I can take the wardrobes with me if I don't build them in, if they're not like attached to the wall and attached to the ceiling and attached to the floor. So I've just trying to been a bit clever about it, because obviously I've had to spend the money all over again, so it's like at least I can take the stuff with me, and obviously then I've got all my stuff that's in the storage container as well. So it's basically like I'm ready to go when I do find somewhere, which is a bit of a blessing. But yeah, no pressure on myself, I'm just chilling. Like I love my home, having all my friends and like all the places I know and love on my doorstep again. Like there's no rush to be anywhere, but just for work purposes, being closer to like the city that I spend a lot of time in would be like better. But yeah, like I said, no pressure on myself, and it'll just be something that I do on my own when the time is right. I wish you could see all my clothes like vacuum packed and me just simply trying to find an outfit, but the wardrobes will be finished today, so tomorrow I've got like all day to like organise my shit and get everything in the wardrobes and get it all sort of laid out. So I'm currently on my way to Mills's house. I'm going to get her, and then we are going into Manchester to get tattooed today, which I am so buzzing about. I haven't been tattooed in, I actually don't even know how long it's been. I can't even remember what, it gets to a point in life where you can't even remember what tattoo was your last tattoo. Like I've been getting tattooed now for over a decade. But there is a really cool thing happening with regards to tattoos in Manchester at the minute, if anyone is interested. So Harvey Nichols, you all know where that is, the department store in Manchester. There is a pop-up there currently, and it is a tattoo studio called Debut Studios, who are based down in London, but they've got a floor in Harvey Nichols, which is a pop-up that they're doing, I think, until the end of summer. Debut Studios is owned by a guy called Alex Lloyd Tattoo. I'll put the Instagram and everything, details of everything on screen here and also down below. But it's him that's tattooing me today. And although he's there like all summer, he has got like different guest artists coming in. Like you can see all the dates and stuff on their Instagram, which is so cool. So he's very much like fine liney. He's such a good tattoo artist. I'm so buzzing to be getting tattooed by him today. But yeah, he's got loads of different guest spots happening, and he's got all the details on a highlight on Instagram, so you can have a little look at any of those artists if you fancy, or if you want any fine line bits doing, which I know so many of you do. Sorry, my window wipers. And so many of you ask me for like recommendations and stuff, so you get to see it firsthand today. And yeah, really recommend it. Looks so cool, so I can't wait to show you the studio. Later on, I'm actually coming back and I'm going to a show in Venue Cymru, which is like a local theatre, like performance place, I guess. And it's the Bob Marley, the famous Bob Marley and the Wailers like tribute act called, I think it's called The Legends of Bob Marley. They do like a tour around the UK every year, and they're coming to Venue Cymru, like not far from me. So I'm going there tonight. I'm going on my own, which is sad, but do you know what? It is what it is. I'll probably make friends with the people next to me because that's what I'm like. We made it.
Here we are.
Millie's struggling because she's been to Pilates 2 days in a row.
I feel like I've done 10 rounds.
She's like, I've never done any weight training ever.
28 years of existence.
Honestly, you'll be fine. Right, which way do we go? Left or right? How did we end up in the Selfridges car park?
It said Harvey Nichols on the left.
We're here. Guys, we're here. I've got to do a reel and a vlog and it's all going on. But this is it. Harvey Nichols, Discover TV Studios, ground floor. Stunning. Guys, look how cool this is. It's in the corner of Harvey Nichols, literally on the ground floor. How sick is that? I was just asking if they've been really busy because obviously it's on like the shop floor. Like people see the sign for like fine line tattoos and obviously they're so popular. It's like, hi Mills, she's smiling then, ready. Getting used to it. She's been in all the vlogs this week. Mine, Zoe's. Going viral, babe. Oh my god, my roots. Look how yellow my hair is. It's not even normal. Look like fucking Bart Simpson. Just going off track. So they're just drawing up the tattoos now. How cool is this? I love it. So I'm thinking, I've got the shakes, which is so annoying because of that extra shot of coffee, and he's got a tattoo on my fingers, and I've got to keep still. So I'm thinking of getting something on this bit here, maybe a little bit there next to my beauty spot, make that blend in, and then I'm gonna get like a little evil eye on my thumb. That's what I'm thinking. Are they actually hairy?
No.
Yeah, they are.
I'm actually nervous for this.
Why?
Because of the pain. Is it going to hurt?
Yeah.
I actually cried when I did my fingers. I mean, I don't know if I'm doing this right, but...
I'm sure you're smashing it
You
there.
press record.
Yep.
You can see the seconds count now. I used to do that all the time and I'd be like, you know, if the wind changes your eyes will get stuck like that. People don't understand how much goes into like getting the placement right, do they? And how fiddly it is.
Yeah, if you're as OCD as I am.
Hi friends, I am a vlogger now.
If you want to see more Millie, go to Zoe's YouTube channel. She's there too this week.
Yeah, I'm going to be there as well, guys. I'm really just a vlogging goddess.
Comment down below if you want me to.
Like, subscribe, all that bullshit. What else do you say?
Hey vlog gang.
Hey vlog gang.
Ash is busy getting tattooed right now. Well, I'm not. Oh, the pause. I've not started yet.
Still in agony, just if anyone was wondering.
Ready as I'll ever be, baby.
This
Feel like
footage
I'm sat on a roller
is
coaster
so
ride.
bad.
It's alright. Can't be any
I'm a
worse.
first timer, guys.
Can't be any worse than when my mum masturbates behind the camera. Love her.
Just gonna sort that a little. Are you ready?
Yeah, good. It's fine. Bad worse. I sat through a portrait, I can do this.
Yeah, nice.
How cute.
Wow, look at you go. Oh, gosh.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed.
Yeah?
They look sick, don't they? Millie's turn. Just getting a little rose, I'll show you when it's done. So you come in, if you come in through like the outside of Harvey Nicks, so like this is the ground floor where like the accessories are, and then you come up to the beauty bit, and then it's just in the corner here. I just love it. I was literally just saying, I mean, obviously I've been getting tattooed for a long time. I'm going to turn the camera around. Hello. Oh, also, how cute. Got a little evil eye there. I'm obsessed. But yeah, as someone who's been getting tattooed for like a long time, I just think like having somewhere that's like cute, aesthetically pleasing, like also in Harvey Nichols, like such a big name, like it just breaks the stigma around getting tattooed. I mean, I don't feel like there's much of a one nowadays, but especially when I started getting tattooed, there was a lot of like stigmas around like, I don't know, just tattoos not being for everybody, and like, look how cutesy they can be. I mean, some even more cute than these because I mean, I'm covered in tattoos, so I got them filled in instead of like the outline. But if you just get the outline, like, they're barely there. Like if you saw Ellie's, one of the girls who owns the shop, then hers are like, you can't even actually see them until like she prints them out. And I just love that. I just think it's like changing the game. I've like tattoo studios, which is so cool. Oh, this is Ellie's. This is on her like forearm. Like look how cute they are. So I was gonna get something like that on my fingers, like the little sparkles, but then Alex was like, I think we should do something a bit dark on yours just to like match in line with all of your other tattoos and just something a bit different to what other people have got, which I think is a sign of a good artist in my experience, when they don't just go with everything you're saying and they give you the feedback. Like look how cute that is. I love that. They're filming a KFC advert, like a legit KFC advert. This is so cool. I've never seen an advert being filmed before. I'm having a great time. Oh, you and that face. Guys, I'm not allowed to put that on YouTube because it's a KFC advert exclusive.
You can. He just, what did he say?
He said blur out the screen. Darlings, I'm at my final location of the day and you can tell I'm here by what people are wearing. It's just cracking me up, making me feel all the good vibes. So after we got tattooed, which a bit swollen now, can you see how raised that like middle bit of my finger is? But how cute, how cool do they look? Love. I have a weird feeling they're not going to let me take my camera in. But I'm going to put it in my bag and then if they take it off me, I'll leave it on like the reception, hopefully, if they let me do that. But yeah, we had our tattoos done. Then we went to Hale Country Club because we had like a brand meeting there. Millie actually owns, not a lot of people would probably know this, but Millie owns an incredible tattoo aftercare brand called Ink Nurse. But recently an article went like crazy about it because it literally cured somebody's like psoriasis and like their skin just cleared up. So whatever's in it is like a tattoo aftercare brand. Millie used to live in Australia and it was like something that she had while she was over there, and now she's finally just managed to like get the whole thing back up and running again in the UK. And yeah, not only is it just tattoo aftercare, Ink Nurse, and like tattoo care cream, but it's literally working miracles for people with like skin conditions. So we've got a lot of brand, I say we because I'm obviously fully involved because I just love to help my friends out. So yeah, there's a lot of brand stuff going on for that at the minute and we're actually going to shoot for it really soon. Anyway, I've just got to Venue Company in Llandudno and I'm going to watch the legend Bob Marley and the Wailers tribute act. Doors open at 7. I got here just in the nick of time. It's 5:02. I need a wee because of weak bladder problems, and then I think it actually starts at 7:30. I'm super excited. I mean, I'm on my own, it's a solo day. I bought a ticket for myself. I'm going to be sat next to people I don't even know, but hopefully I'll make some friends. That would be great. Yeah, I am super excited because my mum have seen this tribute act. This is like the like, well, I don't know if it's like the only tribute act for Bob Marley and the Wailers, but it's the one that tours. It's like the big one, and my mum saw them down in Cardiff in South Wales and she said that they're incredible. So yeah, they're here in North Wales tonight, which I'm just super excited about, and there's loads of people here, like, which I'm really happy for them about. But yeah, I'm really excited. Can't wait to hear some good music, good vibes with obviously like-minded people who enjoy the music as well. But I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna take my camera and a spare battery if I just packed one. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, if it does get taken off me, then I'll just film some clips on my phone. But I'll see you on the other side.
Alright, so greetings and welcome inside the theatre Cumberland. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the I'm legend. I'm come to rock you in a microphone style.
Hello darlings, pump it in. Why do dogs do this? You go out to get something from the car, and oh, also my stunning lock-up key there. Yeah, you go to get something from the car and they just hover in the front garden like they're allowed to just be out there like it's the back garden. Hello, it is actually the next evening and it's Saturday now. And no, I'm not going anywhere. I've been filming some makeup content today. Well, this evening, hence the tripod. And now I'm in my pyjamas, and do you know what? I've had loads of parcels over the weekend, and I was going to do a PR unboxing, but, well, not all PR, some of the bits, but I think I'm gonna film like a Monday reset vlog for like next week's vlog, because my vlogs are normally like a week in advance. This is pretty in real time, so I need to like get on the back foot of like catching up like that, because I normally film like what's going on in that week goes live the next Sunday, just so it's not like too quick of a turnaround for me to edit and get live like this one will be, which is like my standard routine. So I think I'll save the PR boxes when I film like a little Monday reset vlog. I'm going back to the gym next week after 8 weeks off, so if I do that then I'll hold myself accountable. What do you want? He wants to come and say hi to the vlog gang. Okie dokie then, I'm sure they'd love to see ya. That tripod in the back, it's really annoying. Oh god, you're sopping wet. It's such bad weather, like what is actually going on with the weather? But yeah, I'm in my pyjamas. I've literally filmed like 2 different kind of makeup things, but I just wanted to chill tonight. So I'm going to my grandparents for a roast dinner tomorrow, as I always do on a Sunday. But yeah, I just wanted to come around the vlog up really. How cute are my tats? I've literally just put some cream on. This is Millie's brand that I was talking about, by the way, Inkers. How sick. This is obviously the big bottle. Such good tattoo care, especially when they are fresh. Just keeps them super hydrated. This one's looking absolutely fine. I can't even show you. That one's a tiny bit scabby. This one's a little bit swollen, but just standard, I think, for the placement. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this vlog, this weekly vlog, and I will see you all next week in next week's video. But yeah, thank you for joining the chaos, even though I'm a bit all over the place, and I will see you all in next week's vlog. Bye.